This is Ron with Gourmet Popcorn Finder, and we're going to do this video on how to set up your menu. Your menu is very, very important. Now, if you remember when you set up your listings, you actually set up the flavors that you actually want to be found under. So the flavors that you set up when you set up your listings there are the flavors in your menu, don't get me wrong. However, these are the flavors that people will search for you and find you under. However, you may have some flavors that most people won't think of, like the Motor City mix or the Detroit mix, the Windy City mix, the Texas Two-Step, the Denver mix. You could have a bunch of different flavors that people just won't be able to know because they're not in that state and they have no idea what's in that mix to even search for it. So you want to create a menu that represents and complements the flavors that you mentioned when you set up your listing. And you can also add additional things in this menu. Although we are Gourmet Popcorn Finder and we care just about popcorn, you might sell other things. You might sell cotton candy, candy apples, roasted nuts and almonds. You can list all of that in your menu. You don't have to be restricted to just popcorn in your menu. Your menu is everything you offer. However, what you set up in your listings is the hook to get people to view you. So think of your menu as an upsell opportunity, if you would. So let's go and start by building our menu. And let's add a menu. Now, let's take a look here. We need to first come up with a listing. So we're going to use Primo Popcorn as the listing, the business we're going to use for this menu. And here's Primo Popcorn. And what we're going to do first is we're going to create an item. So let's say this is cheesy cheddar. And then you want to create a description. Our cheesy cheddar is delicious. We'll say our cheesy cheddar popcorn is amazing. That's better. Now, you can either put a price in here or not put a price in here. That's completely up to you. You can leave the price empty. That'll inquire them to contact you and say, how much is this popcorn? And then you can start negotiating, working out a deal, find out how much popcorn they need, a small bag, a bulk purchase, what have you. But what a lot of people do is they'll put in their, let's say the regular price is $5.50 for an 8-cup bag, and then you're willing to sell it to Gourmet Popcorn Finder customers for $5. Let's just say that. And then the menu type, we got to create a menu type. So you can call this popcorn menu because let's say you also sell roasted nuts or other things. You can just call this the popcorn menu. And then we need to come up with a menu group. Now, the menu group is a category. So think about the category. So when you're thinking of a category, think about the type of popcorn that this is. This would be considered a cheese. You could also consider this a savory, but some people like to have all their cheeses in one spot. Anything not containing cheese but is sweet or tasty could be savory, that type of thing. So we're gonna make this a cheese category, and you'll see what I'm gonna do in a moment. So we want to make sure everything is correct. We got our listing name here. We got this. You want to have a picture of your popcorn, even if it's a picture of a cheesy kernel or what have you, or a picture of your logo. You want to have that there. And then you can put prices here or leave it blank, completely up to you. And this is going to go under the popcorn menu under the group of cheese. Okay, so I think we got the gist here. So let's add that menu item. So we have one menu, one group, and then we have then we have one menu item, which is the cheesy popcorn. So let's continue. Before we continue, though, let's reload the page and see what our menu looks like so far. This is our menu so far. There's no picture there. You really want to put a picture there, and as you can see, it's $5. It's $5.50. $5 marked down from $5.50, and you can put any description you want here. So let's continue, shall we? So what I'll do is I'll add a new menu, and this will go under Primo again. And this will be caramel corn. And you say, our caramel corn melts in your mouth. All right, and that regular price is $5.50, and sale price is $5. Okay, so menu type is popcorn menu, and this is not going to be cheese. So we got to add another group, and then we save, and then we add. We reload. Now we got cheese, popcorn, sweet, and you can add multiple flavors to each group. I'm just doing this to show you how it looks when you have different groups under one menu. So let's do that one more time. I'm gonna add another popcorn. We're gonna and remember you got to do this for the listing in question. This is gonna be watermelon popcorn, and we're gonna say yum yum watermelon, and we're gonna say that is 5.50, and then mark down to 5. And this is gonna go in our popcorn menu, and I would consider this a sweet as well. And then we're gonna add that item. And now that's added. See how it's increasing? And let's see. Let's reload. Yep. So 2 under sweet, 1 cheese. And last but not least, let's add a savory or premium. So cookies and cream is typically a premium flavor because it costs a lot of money to make a cookies and cream popcorn. So I'm told. Okay, so premium popcorn, primo popcorn, and then just say with this popcorn, you don't need any milk. And then because this is cookies and cream is a premium flavor, so we're gonna say it's normally $6, and then we're gonna make the discount price $5.50. We're going to put this under the popcorn menu. We're gonna add a new group, and we're gonna call it premiums, premium flavors. And then we're gonna save, and then we're gonna add that menu item. Reload. And here we are. Now remember, you're going to want to upload a photo or at least an image of your icon in order, for this to not look so bland. But this is how your menu is going to look. So ideally, a person's going to come to your listing based on the popcorn flavors you chose when you set up the listing, and then they're going to come here. They're going to look at your menu and they're going to go, "Ooh, that looks good," and they're going to say, "Okay, he's not too far from me," and then they're either going to call you or they're going to email or they're going to go to your website, and that's how this works. They may even contact you through this form. So there's tons of ways that this could happen. So let's see. You can also add a second menu. Let's say you can add a second menu under this listing. So let's add a menu, and this is for Primo Popcorn. And let's call this menu item popcorn bar. And this is great for weddings, birthdays, corporate events. And you want to have a nice picture of a good popcorn bar here. Now, because we don't know how much popcorn they're going to need, we can't put a price here. However, we can ask them to contact us if they want a quote. So we're going to enable this quote button like this. So then quote text would be, get a quote. And then we could put an exclamation point if we want. And then the quote link would be to our website or to an email address. Now, if you're doing an email address, pay very close attention. You want to type MAILTO all together, mail to, then a colon, and then your email address. So it would be sales at popcornbusiness.com, whatever you want to call it. That's if you want them to click that and it opens their email. If you want them to click it and go to a website, then it'll just be whatever website name you want. So it could be www.yourpopcornbusiness.com. and slash sales, or whatever, wherever you want them to go. So we'll just keep that like that for now. And then we want to create a different menu. So this menu would be called other services or special services. We save that. And this would go under, you can just say events. And then you hit save. And then you scroll down and then you add this menu item. Not only did you add the menu item, but you also added a menu. Let me show you how that looks on the page. So we're going to reload. Now we have these arrows to the left and to the right. So we have our popcorn menu first because it was the first menu we made. And if we go right here, now we've got special services, and then we can just do that there. So this concludes building a menu. And if you want to remove any menu, you just simply go here and then you hit delete, and that blows the entire menu away and any other menus underneath it. So if we reload the page, the menu is gone. So that concludes the menu building portion of the dashboard. If you have any questions, please give us a call at 832-779-2476 or email us at info@gourmetpopcornfinder.com. Thank you for watching and have a great day.